gonna be another venti ranty blog, but not in a very serious sense like the one the other day. No. This one's more of just annoyance, but it doesn't mean it pisses me off any less. Flies. Yes, little creatures, little flying, buzzy creatures. That's what I'm talking about. Under the best of circumstances, one or two are annoying. Imagine having dozens upon dozens of them every single day for no apparent reason, and you can't source where they're coming from. Downstairs in your kitchen, and general downstairs of your house. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. It sucks. So, let me preface this by saying that yes, I know, I'm little Miss Germaphobe, so the fact that flies are disease-ridden and carrying creatures that come from maggots, that really bothers me in and of itself, right there. But the sheer magnitude of this situation, I am so grossed out by. That said, under normal circumstances, I'm very much pacifist. I don't even like to kill an insect. I've been vegetarian more times in my life than I can count, on and off. The only reason I ever stop is because I get anemic and then I need to eat meat for a while again, and then I generally go vegetarian again, because apparently I'm stupid and I always do it wrong, but I don't even like hurting animals in that sense. So, yeah, it's no surprise that even when it comes to insects generally, I don't want to hurt them, I just want to relocate them, let them move on with their life, I'll move on with mine, we will coexist peacefully. This is another level. I have no idea where they're coming from, and it's only compounded by the fact that we also have an ant problem downstairs right now, too! Like, my only theory here. We did have that day last week where it got up to 111 degrees. And in about 3 days it did drop down into the 70s again. Now, at least where ants are concerned, I kind of was expecting that one from how sudden that shift was, both up and back down again. It doesn't matter if it's suddenly very hot or suddenly very cold, or in this case both. Generally any massive temperature shift like that, there's usually an ant problem for at least a little while afterwards. Every damn time. And in our case, we're the unlucky fuckers who generally seem to get grease ants. For those who are unaware, grease ants are the ones that are attracted to water and don't respond to most of the natural methods of getting rid of them. Yeah. Basically, our entire downstairs has been having issues for at least a week now because of them. Mostly in the kitchen, though, and we can't figure out where exactly they're getting in, where they're coming from, where they're going to. They're just everywhere. Also spotted some in the entry hall, in the dining room, and in the living room. Not thrilled with this shit. At least, knock wood, they seem to be staying downstairs. As long as they stay down there, you know what, I can live with it. What I can't live with are the fucking flies. I know it seemed unusual that there was so many in the air about a week ago. I wasn't really counting how many. Until all of a sudden they were so over the top everywhere that it was kind of like the issue where I had the spider plants in the house for a while till they started attracting all the little fruit flies to the point where every room in the house had them so badly to where you couldn't even set down a drink without there being 3 in it by, like, the next time you pick it up to take a sip. That was disgusting, too. This is almost that level, except with full-grown fucking flies. The only place I can think of they might be coming from is the pantry, but I have torn it apart. I can't find anything in there that's, like, rotten that they would be going after. I can't find anything that they seem to be particularly swarming to. They just seem to be en masse coming from in there. Like, I can go in there with my electrified fly swatter and close the door behind me and come out having killed about 10. Any hour, any day since this started. That's just in there. That's not counting the rest of the kitchen. That's not counting the rest downstairs. It's pretty bad. And again, I normally am a pacifist with insects, but generally I am not a fly killer. I'm too weak, apparently, to even use a normal fly swatter. I've tried. I can't hit them hard enough to kill them. I just stun them, which, I mean, then I feel even worse than if I'd killed them, because now they're suffering and in pain, and then I feel guilty. That's where this bad boy comes in. It's electrified. It looks like a tennis racket. There's 2 buttons on the sides. Can you hear that sound? That's the electricity running through it. If I hit those, I basically have a bug zapper in my hand that I can swing around. Now, the idea is you can swing it through the air and get ones that are flying in the air. Yeah, I don't have much luck that way. I just seem to stun them when I do that. But if they've landed on something, and you see sparks, and if you hold it down long enough, you see smoke. Not gonna lie, it's kind of exciting. But at this point, I am that angry with the flies to where I'm just like, you know what? I'm kind of over the feeling guilty thing. At this point, it's war. It's war. I only started proactively going after them with this thing a few days ago. On day 1, I only got about 4 because I was still in my guilty phase of it. I was like saying a little prayer after each one that I killed because I felt so bad. Yeah, I was over that by the next day. Day 2, I got, how many did I get day 2? I think I got about 10 or 11 on day 2. Day 3, I got 16. Day 4, which was yesterday, I got 20. Because then, by that point, it was like, it's almost a game now of just seeing, can I get more of them than I got the day before? And I was up to 19 throughout most of the late evening, and then was like, fuck it, I'm not going to bed till I hit 20. And I was about to give up until all of a sudden, there's one sitting right on the faucet. Got it, got my 20. Yeah. It's only 11 a.m. right now. I'm already at 16 again for today. It's bad. And they just seem to be regenerating just as quickly as I can get them. And I'm like, the fuck? The fuck? Where are they coming from? I mean, on one hand, at least 99% of them seem to be downstairs. I've only gotten 2 or 3 upstairs in all of this time. So, at least they seem to be mostly downstairs. And for the most part, in the kitchen. Really concentrated in the pantry. Although there was a good number in the downstairs bathroom, which normally I don't even go in there because of germs. I'm the germaphobe who will only use my own bathroom up here, but I think I got about 6 or 7 in there yesterday, because my dad pointed out there's a bunch in there, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go in there. Yeah. Added to my tally quite a bit there. I'm not sure if I'm more proud, smug, or disgusted with myself at this point, but I'm beginning to feel like a bit of a huntress. And I'm also having flashbacks to that movie Gay Paris with Jean Tom, the greatest mouser in the world. I'm like, oh, am I basically Jean Tom now, but of flies? Greatest flyer in the world? Yeah, no, it doesn't really work. Yeah, but, if you guys have any ideas where the hell they might be coming from, where I should be looking, what I can do to get rid of them other than keep doing what I'm doing, because I figure, you know, eventually there has to be an endpoint. Eventually I'll have to get them all. I mean, if nothing else, they've got to eventually slow down and eventually die out, whether by me or by natural circumstance, but so far they just seem to be regenerating. And it's not just me going after them. I'm just counting my own number of zapped kills with them, and that's not counting stunned ones, and that's not counting ones where I zapped it and it fell and I couldn't find where it went, therefore I cannot confirm the kill. So I'm not counting those. I'm only counting ones that I zapped it was dead, and I got it in the trash can, or in the toilet, whichever the case may be, depending on where I found it. So, yeah. That. So, I'm not the only one doing it. My dad's gotten some, Kimmy's gotten some, Mom's gotten a bunch. She, on the first day, was getting a bunch more than me. That was when I decided I was gonna get all competitive and shit with it. So, yeah, at this point, I seem to be the reigning champion, to where it's almost embarrassing, but at the same point, not gonna lie, I'm kinda smug. But at the same time, I'm also really annoyed that they keep coming back. And every time I think I've got them all, where are they coming from? I've checked the screen doors to see if there's holes anywhere in the edges where maybe they're just getting in organically. Nope. I checked the windows too. Nope. Nothing like that. I've checked everywhere to see if there's maybe a spoiled fruit somewhere. Nope, there's not. So unless it's like something buried way, way, way deep in the pantry to where it's even escaped my digging through everything trying to find it, I have no idea. I have no freaking idea. And I have no idea if this is just something that happened because of the weird heat spike and drop and then spike again, or if this is something else. I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like this where flies are concerned. At least the thing with the ants, that generally happens at least a couple of times a year. So that one, can't say I'm shocked there, and I don't really care, because I know they'll at least, even if I were to ignore them entirely, they will eventually go away on their own. The flies, on the other hand, I try and ignore them, and they just multiply that much faster, so I'm like, nope, not playing that game. So yeah, any ideas would be greatly appreciated. Yes, I have put down looped sticky tape on countertops just to see how many stick to those and get stuck that I can toss that way. Hasn't seemed to slow them down any. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I'm kind of at my wit's end. And this is with having a pest service. Yeah, they only deal outdoors and they only deal with non-toxic solutions. It's not really working, but California laws being as they are, pest services apparently can no longer use actual toxic pesticides to get rid of household pests. So again, not really too helpful. So yeah, I'm kind of stumped. And we're also kind of considering firing Terminix because they're really not doing shit. But yeah, again, like I said, if you guys can think of anything, just... Oh, and yes, I've tried the bowls of vinegar, like, in random places. Yeah, nope, has not done shit. That worked for fruit flies, somewhat. Doesn't seem to be working at all for regular flies. I did not find a single one in any of them, and they've been out for like a week. So, yeah, guess that doesn't work with regular flies. Guess that's just a fruit fly thing, but... Yeah, I am really just... over it. Like I said, if you've got me at the point of violence, even if it's just bug zappery violence, you've pushed me pretty far. So, because I am not a violent person. I don't like to hurt anyone or anything, so if you've got me at that point, holy shit. But just the sheer number of them, and thinking of how many germs they're carrying all over the place, I'm like, ew, I can't deal, I have to do something about it, I can't deal with them. Yeah, that. So, please help. I don't know what to do. So anyway, yeah, that's about it for this vlog, so guess that's where things currently stand as of right now. I guess I'll go upload this and go hunt some more downstairs, see if I can beat my 20. Yeah, I just did a thorough sweep before I came up here to do this, and that's when I got my 16 already. That's when I'm like, I can totally beat 20 today if it's only 11 and I've already gotten that many. It's pretty bad. So it also is concerning me that the numbers are going up every day, but whatever. So I figure everyone that I get, it's that many less that are flying, but I have no idea where they're coming from and how many more are being born, so that freaks me out. And I kind of don't want to Google it because I think I'll just gross myself out in the process. So anyway, that's about it for this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button. If you're not already like to be, click subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Any suggestions, again, would be greatly appreciated. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you would like to help support it, the donation link is down in the description box. Anyway, till next time, bye.